It's the San Jose Giants in Fresno here this week. Start of a 6-game series tonight. I'm Joe Ritzo alongside Giants manager Lipso Nava. And Lipso, last week, the one and only meeting of the year between the Giants and the Quakes. Giants-Dodgers, always a good rivalry. And a pretty good week for your club. A third consecutive series win. Giants take 4 out of 6. How do you feel the week went last week?
Feel great. And obviously, coming with the feeling of being great, seeing the guys with focusing and a lot of improvement, moving forward to this conflictive month of August, which guys are going to be dealing with the dog days of summer and the fatigue. We're looking forward, to the last push into the season.
The pitching staff maybe had its best week of the year, and that's really saying something because this is a staff that's been leading the league in ERA all season, despite pretty significant personnel losses. A lot of guys have been bumped up over the course of the season. What have your observations been with this staff, how they've been able to continue to perform at such a high level, even with some of those losses?
Well, we all knew, the kind of pitching, we were going to have, preparing, for the beginning of the season, and then towards, like when we were on the go, we knew we were gonna lose some valuable pieces in the rotation, but it's really I would say feeling on a high note, seeing this guys step it up and turn it up a notch, keeping us, in a great position, for the hunt of playoffs.
Yeah, well, certainly exciting to see so many great arms here in San Jose this year. On the hitting side, it was an interesting week for Grant McCray, your center fielder. He had 12 hits in the first 4 games. I mean, it must have looked like a beach ball up there for him. And then, just kind of fell off there those last 2 games. What do you kind of make of his week? I mean, the numbers say he might be an MVP candidate in the California League this season, but certainly still seems like he's looking for that consistency.
I think, he's young. He's mentally not ready yet. With this saying, having said that, he's in the process. He has to believe in the process. He has to go game by game, and meaning that if you had a great game, on game number 1, you still have 5, to go. Mm-hmm. You still have a lot of at bats, to make an adjustments and against some quality pitching. Let me tell you, like the 3 games that I saw against Rancho, my goodness, they have pretty good arms, mm-hmm. solid arms, and we were facing that type of competition, and that's when you have to be more selective, to have a plan. And you got to stick with the approach at the plate.
Mm-hmm. Visiting with Lipso Nava here before the Giants and the Fresno Grizzlies, you talk about having a plan and a good approach. I think that really describes Hayden Cantrell, a veteran bat. You've been moving him all different spots in the lineup. I saw you're going to try him in the third hole today. What has he meant to this team here offensively in the second half of the season? He's really been coming on lately.
Well, you said it. He's a veteran guy. He knows what to do to prepare himself, for action, and also, teaching these guys, how to get ready, how to prepare physically and mentally. I kind of see him, like kind of like the wild card guy into the lineup, because he can fit in, and do the job.
Mm-hmm. Well, the last time the club was here in Fresno, you could probably make a case it was the worst week of the season. 5 straight losses, some late leads got away, some errors that led to defeats. And it was also a pretty emotional series, of course. It's a real rivalry here, the Giants and the Grizzlies. Do you hope that your team can maybe look back at that? Are you wanting them to use that as motivation? Or is it, hey, we want to just wipe the slate clean, let's just forget about it, and it's a whole new week this week?
I think in professional baseball, rivalries are good, but you gotta keep them healthy. You gotta be able to learn, from past experiences and grow as a players, as professionals. We need to come over here and play some fundamentally sound baseball. Not playing for 4 or 5 outs an inning, executing pitches, taking good at bats, passing the torch, into the lineup, and keep that line going. But what is gone is gone. What's in the past is in the past. Let's focus on develop this guys. Hopefully, they got the message that they need to go out and play the game the right way.
Yeah, and finally, how about tonight's starting pitcher, Seth Lonsway, one of those piggyback guys early, and now he's in the rotation. Seems like he's just getting better and better as the year goes on.
Well, his skill set is off the charts. He's got a really good head on his shoulders, and he knows what he's doing out there.
All right, we look forward to it. Lipso, best of luck this week.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
That's Giants manager Lipso Nava. Game 1 of the series, Giants and the Fresno Grizzlies, is coming up next.